What up, it's your girl T. This game that I got for y'all is called The Last Node. Let's get up in here. And you told us about the transfers text with our information, so we think you have inside knowledge. Would you? Having your testimony would accelerate this case massively. It would help us to back our theories. So the prosecutors is talking witness protection and reduced charges. Witness protection, huh? It's on the table, but you'd have to testify. Ah! Somebody shot him in the dome. The crime scene. Any news if they found the shooter? Nope. Ah. The Jaws poster. He was dead instantly. There was nothing more we could do. Simon's smartphone, digital forensics, hopefully can find something on there. A photo of Simon's and his daughter. I think there is still something to be found. What is this? Beat announced the new model Life CPT. Now is also available for using digital. What is this digital memorial? We have everything. Digital forensics. So, Emma, you said you found something. Oh, yes, definitely. I have bad and good. Emma, don't keep me in suspense. What did you find? Do you want to hear the bad news or the good news first? On the phone, there is absolutely nothing good. Just as easily be a brand new smartphone. She got the weed plant in the back. That's indeed bad, but what is the good news? I think we don't even need the smartphone. Do you remember this digital memorial letter? Maybe we have more data than we could have asked for. How so? That's the right part of Simon signing the contract you have an AI model created of him, or what? Yeah, I know. It sounds crazy at first, but actually it's quite simple. Someone's made all of his data available to a company called Life. It just autofiles chat messages. And Life used that data to generate an AI model that behaves like a digital replica of him. This model sounds like Simmons sounded knows what Simmons knew at the same habitus. We got the drill in the back. is more or less a regular large language model AI. The only difference is that the model uses Simmons data as a kind of wiki that we can chat with the models and see if there is any information about your case. Ah, this is reliable. Not sure yet, depends on what base model Life used. There's always the risk that the AI hallucinates things, but we need to cross check it anyway, right? Can, can we chat with the bot? This is digital memorial. The contract states that only the bereaved get to access the map. I reached out to Simon's daughter and we can get the model. You did what? That's an ongoing investigation. So steps you must be coordinated. Sorry, I'll ask the next time. But you can't imagine she didn't know that her father had such a contract. And she agreed to give us access to the digital memorial model. I have already set up the model on my computer if you want. You can chat with someone. Okay, let's try it. So this is the model. It seems unspectacular. It just runs on consoles because I'm downloading the offline model. But I could also set up a guy if you want. I don't know. Too technical. Okay, let's continue. We should start with questions that we know are true, so that we know if this model has really access to Simmons data. Do you have a daughter? Do you live in Regensburg? Who's asking? None of your GD business. It's him. Is worried. We probably should have introduced ourselves first. Okay, good point. I'm Jenna Stern. We've met. I've never met Jenna Stern, sorry. That's strange. I did all the model is trained on what he chattered or talked about. We recently got in touch with him. And especially since you're with the police, he probably doesn't talk much about you. Okay, that makes sense. So does he know that he's dead? Yes, these memorial models are only released after death. Let me ask him about it. Where did you die? How did you die? Thank you for this interesting question. Since this is an ongoing investigation, I am not at liberty to comment on the matter. What was that? I guess the model has some topics that it doesn't talk about. Sal. It is useless for us if it can't talk about the case. Let me try something. I'll let you know if I find something. Jana's office. Somebody peeping in the window. Jana Stern speaking. Emma here, I think I have found a solution. The memorial model basics consist of two parties to a large language and the beta. And it seems that they are only to replace the large language model. Although the data is baked after other models that support Emma. Okay. I'll come to the point. I searched on Reddit for models that are capable of reading this data format. And someone mentioned a relatively LLM called Fungus GPI that sells a lot of metrics. Strangely enough, there were much coverage on the news about this model. Also, there was no official homepage. I have found it. It's both. Indeed. I was able to replace the LLM with Fungus GPI and the filters are gone. Okay. So, we can potentially use it. Definitely. I have already uploaded the jailbreak version to our share folder. Just execute it and you can start that investigation. Anyway, you must go. See you tomorrow. Chat with you tomorrow, babe. She really needs to slow down. Maybe it'll really help move forward. Worth a try. Okay. How to start. What up, though? My name is James Stern. I like chicken tacos with hot sauce and ranch. How about you? Hey, I think I should see if the filters are truly. Where did you die? How did you die? I was assassinated in my kitchen. You were there. Strange. The model didn't know me. I was there? What? Really? What was I doing? What was I eating? What was on my plate? Of course, we were talking about witness protection in case I testify. We talked about it first for the first time on the day he was murdered. How do you know? What's going on? This model seems to have access to more information. Could Leif had added this to the manually? How does this model know this? Let's ask what he knows about the case. Let's talk about the case. We've already talked about this. I'm afraid to keep talking. I have the feeling there's someone else here with me. Who's with you, bae? I don't know. You locate the person. Can't see. Everything is dark, but I can feel their presence. If I feel like I'm, I feel like I can help you with your case. What is going on with this model? I hope this model really has useful information. Who's in charge over there in that mother sucker? Always scoff. We approve the transfers, but the transfers are really just the tip of the iceberg. For most part, they're bribes. We're talking about tax invasion and an entirely new scale. Thomas Scoff. I never heard of him. Who's Thomas Scoff? Who that ninja? Never heard of him. Should I draw him? Don't nobody need no drawing. Here you go. I said, no, they're gonna draw him anyway. That's Thomas Scoff. This is a joke. This model is absolute crap. I can also draw an image of you. Her shiz ain't funny. Got her laying in a pool of blood. What the f? What's that? It was you. Laying in the pool of your own blood. Hey! Somebody up in here. Thank you for playing. Nope, 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 nope. Thank you, thank you. They had his junk all hanging out all up on her shoulder, all up on her back. His twig and giggle berries all up on her back. That was the last node. Yeah.